Hello, and welcome back to Star-Studded Corner, your favorite channel for all things celebrities. We're back with another video talking about how Dixie D'Amelio was exposed on her podcast. Now, if you want to learn more about not just this Dixie D'Amelio drama, but a variety of other topics as well, like a lot of drama in the celebrity community, make sure you subscribe and slap the bell so that you never miss out on any of our videos in the future. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. Dixie D'Amelio and Charli D'Amelio have a pretty big podcast, but Charli exposed her sister on this podcast the other day, and I could not believe that she did this. But how? And what happened? Well, let's get into it. So, Charli and Dixie were chatting together on their podcast when one decided to play a game called Know Your Sis. The game's very simple. Both of the sisters would ask questions and the other sister had to answer the question before the time ran out. Now, what happened next is absolutely insane. Now that we know a little bit of information, are you enjoying the video so far? Let's get into some crazy things. But if you are enjoying the video, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button, as it may just be some simple buttons for you to click, but you have no idea how much it helps us. Now, during this time, we learned a lot about Charli and Dixie. Most of these questions did not really matter, except the question that Jimmy Fallon asked. Oh, by the way, that this was happening in The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon? Anyways, Jimmy told Charli to ask Dixie about a time when Dixie did something she did not tell her parents. Charli hesitated for a minute and then said, "She stole my mom's car once. I don't want to get her in trouble. Sorry, Mom." This instantly shocked Dixie and Jimmy Fallon, but they both knew that Charli was just doing this for the fun of it and they laughed it off. According to one of our sources, after the show was done, Dixie was really mad at Charli and she yelled, but this can sadly not be confirmed. Back to when it happened. After Charli dropped this secret, Jimmy pressed Charli for some more details and eventually gave in to his demand and said the following. Jimmy asked why she took the car, and she said, "I don't know, she probably went to a friend's house or something. I think she just wanted to be rebellious once and that was it. She stopped there. I just remember her telling me, 'Oh yeah, I stole the car.' I was like, okay." After this, Dixie then has a chance to answer the question that Charli answered, and she said that her parents knew about the car theft incident. She followed this up by saying that she literally told them about it a couple of weeks ago, and that she did indeed steal her mom's car in high school to drive to her friend's house, presumably to go to a party or something like that. Now, this incident is not necessarily Dixie getting exposed, as during this time I presume she knew how to drive, and that Dixie was not doing anything too serious, not like she was taking the car to rob a bank. Along with this, Dixie's not really a huge rebel child, so it was probably fine that she did it once. It was wrong of her to take the car and not tell her parents, but then again, it was not a huge crime. Watch how the people back on Twitter will try and get her cancelled for this, even though it was not that big of a deal. It's not like they have anything to do with it. This entire ordeal has to do with her and her parents, and if people just try to cancel her over this, it would just show how many brain cells you can lose by using Twitter. All in all, my final verdict, definitely she's not the best for doing this, but at least she admitted it, told her parents about it later, and how she was not too rude about it. She is a nice person and I want to see what she has next to get exposed to. There's something that actually happened even more recently with Dixie D'Amelio, where she was actually exposed for doing some things with Josh Richards. If you guys want to know more about that, make sure to stay tuned for all of our next videos because we're actually going to be talking about that very soon. So, now that we've discussed Dixie D'Amelio being exposed, that concludes another episode. Make sure to subscribe so that you never miss out on another video and stay up to date on all things celeb. Feel free to leave your comments down below, and if you liked it, please hit the like button and share this with your friends so they can see this episode and all of our videos. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen right now, and we'll see you guys next time in a brand new video.